Good morning and welcome to day 2 here at the Bahamas. Today we are going to be heading offshore about 15 miles or so. We're going to be looking for some deep dropping spots, hopefully a little bit better than yesterday's spots. And then in the afternoon we are going to get in the water and do a little bit of snorkeling and diving, and we'll be taking you guys along with us. So we have made it to the spot. We have our deep drop setup that they might have lent to us. We have a 5-pound lead on the end with standard deep drop setup, which is basically like a chicken rig. Now, you guys don't see a lot of deep dropping on this channel, so this is new to us, but fancy rig, 4 hooks on it with 13/0 circle hooks on it, and we just put a bunch of squid down and hope that something bites around, how deep are we, 800 feet still?
900.
920 feet-ish. So targeted species are, I guess, queen snappers #1. They catch silk snappers over here too. Snowy grouper live down deep, tilefish, all that kind of stuff is what the target is for today. We'll be happy with catching any fish and putting some meat on the table for today. Ready?
Yep.
Down she goes. Well, with no luck here at our first spot, we are picking up the deep drop. We even tried butterflying a couple ballyhoo, and didn't work out for us. It looked like Victor and Brooke over there got on a couple little snappers. Not much either, so we're gonna pick up. We also have a huge storm coming that way, and we don't want to get stuck in that, so we're gonna shoot south of the storm to another deep drop spot. Looks like we are hooked up. That fish is digging. We got ourselves a fish on, Ken.
All right.
That is what we've been looking for all day. Sweet. Oh, God. Woo. We do not want to get caught. He's still digging. Look at him. Look at him go. Oh, dang. Okay.
We got a nice one.
Dang.
Grouper.
Holy cow.
We don't gap.
About 100 feet away from finding out what this is. You ready? He's there. Well, here he is. No, we got sharked. It was a yellow eye snapper.
Decent one.
That was a decent.
Alright, we'll do that drift again.
Dang. Shoot. Well, that's all that's left of our beautiful yellow eye snapper. You can see by the yellow eye there why they call him that, but this is a problem in the Bahamas that we've heard lots about, and we just experienced it for the first time here ourselves. We've got to release our first ever yellow eye snapper. Damn it. So after getting frustrated with the sharks, we decided to call it a day, hit the sandbar, and head in. So let me break it down to you guys, talk to you where we went wrong. So, like I said, first time fishing the Bahamas, pretty much first time for us ever deep dropping. I went out and bought all the rigs and stuff. I bought 2 5-pound lead weights, and I bought 2 deep drop rigs. Both of them were size 13/0 hooks and 5-pound lead. Where we went wrong, probably could have used a little bit more lead. Maybe a 6 or 7 pounder would have held the bottom a little bit better. Wasn't our biggest problem. Our big problem was our hooks. I looked up, while I was in the tackle shop, because not knowing what to get, what size hooks should you use for tilefish, queen snapper, because that's kind of the fish I would figure we were targeting. And it told me 13/0 online. I'm here to tell you guys, if you go to West End Bahamas, do not deep drop with 13/0 hooks, okay? 7/0 around that size is definitely the better size to use for that size of fish. I was misled by the internet, and it greatly costed us because, frankly, we didn't do very good deep dropping for that reason. We were losing bait, weren't hooking up the fish. Not much we could have done about that. while we were there. Now when it comes to our bottom fishing game, fishing for the snappers and everything, we were fishing in about 95-ish feet of water, and we didn't have enough anchor chain to be able to hold on in that deep of water. And that definitely was our demise. It seems like everybody that was successful with the bottom fishing had to be anchored up. So, you know, you live and you learn, just like here fishing in Fort Pierce. Everything's a little bit different everywhere you go. But those, if you guys are going to West End Bahama, are two things that really would have helped us out while we were there. Now, on the last day of fishing, I did get invited out on Victor and Brooke from Land Shark Outdoors' boat. They offered to take me out on their boat for the day and go catch some fish. So what you guys are going to see are the clips that I got from them, because we were filming mostly for their video. So if you guys want to see all the fish, it'll be on their channel, including one of my snappers, which actually was the biggest snapper of the trip, just saying. So you guys go check that on theirs. But we're going to roll the last day out there fishing on their boat.
Come on, Ryan!
Hooked up. Pretty decent fish. Almost up to the leader here.
I'll grab it for you.
Yep, at the leader.
You got another mutton.
Woo.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, he was
Nice.
sitting there on it. That's
Yeah.
why he swallowed it.
So it is, yep.
You know, he's 18 with a pinched tail. He's 18.
Sweet, thank you. Appreciate it. Nice job, brother. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Nice job, brother.
There you go. Good job.
Not too big this time, but only took a couple seconds with the bait down. Using half of a dead goggle eye. Oop, getting the size a little there, but
I think this was bigger than your last
I
one.
think it is bigger. Coming up to the leader.
All right, let me see your stick. Watch your weight. Uh-oh.
Oh, gorgeous. Look at that thing.
I'm on the triggerfish bite today.
And show it off for a second.
Hold him up a little bit.
He's peeing on you.
They are beautiful, aren't they? Look at this. They are gorgeous.
Nice fish. Hooked up on a dead gog. Almost at the leader.
I'll grab it for you. Oh, this is going to be a nice one. This has got some weight to it.
What do we got? Nice. Nice little
There we
one.
go.
Woo.
Oh my god, he spit out a lobster leg.
Look at that.
Wow.
Wow, that is sweet.
That was cool, huh?
Dang.
He's eating good.
Woo.
Can I have that?
The lobster leg?
Put it on. Oh yeah, right on the hook.
Right on the hook. Every single time.
Same
They're always
size
over.
every time.
He's 19. Good job, Brian.
Thank you. What are you keeping?
One to the box.
Woo!
Number 5.
Heck yeah. That felt good. Appreciate it. Now we weren't just in the Bahamas just to fish. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, this is the Bluewater Rendezvous 2025. So a whole bunch of owners came and we were all staying at the Blue Marlin Cove Marina. So now we're going to take you guys to some clips showing off the event. to the kitchen, guys. We are back here at the mainland of Florida, back from a beautiful trip out in the Bahamas, and we are in the kitchen cooking up our mutton snapper. Big shout out to Victor and Brooke for giving me a couple snappers to take home to the Salty fam. Today we're doing a little bit of a cooking portion to the video, and we're doing it island style. So today we're gonna be cooking up that mutton snapper in the pan. Gonna do a little light blackened seasoning. We're gonna serve it over a coconut rice. We're gonna top the fish with a mango salsa, which I'm starting to prepare right here. And we have a little bit of a special Caribbean tropical style rum hot sauce that we're gonna be drizzling on top. Super excited about this dish. I think it's gonna be absolutely terrific, and I kind of just generated in my head. So we're gonna start prepping our dish. Now on the other side of by the stovetop, we got Mama Salty starting on our coconut rice. Looks like we're just gonna be doing a little bit of coconut milk, regular water with the rice, and maybe a little sugar, a little salt. We're kind of eyeballing, freestyling the rice over here. But so we got our bowl of cut up mango over here. We're gonna be adding in about half a cup or so of red onion. Go. Kind of just eyeballing all these ingredients. I mean, we have following a recipe, but not super closely.
You can always add more, you can't take it out.
Wise words from Mama Salty. Okay, so a couple pineapple scoops going in. This is just canned crushed pineapple. Keeping it simple. Get a little juice in there maybe. Let's go in with some jalapeno red pepper. Get over here. A little bit of that in there. We're gonna do about 3 tablespoons of cilantro. So we're gonna say that's 1 tablespoon. Get that stem out. Got half a teaspoon of garlic powder. 3 tablespoons of some lime juice. Real simple, and the best part is that if we don't use all of this for the fish, then it's gonna make great just dipping salsa for some Tostito chips. So now just a little salt and pepper. And just a little bit of pepper there. Let's mix on up with our spoon we used for the pineapple. Here is our mango salsa. It's gonna be topped on top of the fish. Now, like I said, we're gonna be seasoning this fish lightly blackened. So we're gonna start off with some salt and pepper. And we're gonna go in lightly with a little bit of blackened seasoning here. We have our beautifully blackened mutton snapper here. Looks absolutely delicious. Time to throw it in a pan with a little bit of butter. So we're keeping this nice and simple. Butter makes everything better, as we all know. So that's why we're doing it in the pan. Doesn't look like we're gonna be able to fit all of them this time, but yeah, it's gonna be a 2-batcher there, but we're gonna give this a couple minutes on each side, and we'll be all set and ready to start plating our dish. Couple minutes later, and our fish is all finished and ready to come off of the heat. Look how good that looks. Absolutely delicious. Like I was just saying, Salty fam, it is hard to beat some good fresh fish with some good seasoning and a little bit of butter. And the key to that is fresh fish. Not only do we have fresh fish today, but we have fresh Bahamian fish, which is the first here from the Salty fam. So first, we're going to have the coconut rice here prepared by Mama Salty herself. We got a little bit of scallions in there for show. And this is gonna be the base, so we'll throw this on the bottom. A little coconut rice. Add a nice little tropical Bahamian island style pop there. Next, we're gonna go in with our fish. Right onto our plate, let's maybe do go. That looks perfect. We're gonna top this with our mango salsa right here. And lastly, our sauce that we keep talking about. To top it all off with the Caribbean tropical theme, we have this special hot sauce. It's called the Faded Iguana. This one is their Caribbean rum. It's not a sponsor or anything, but I did get my hands on some of this hot sauce, and it has a really cool backstory. So I'm gonna show this to you guys. It's pretty long, but basically it's about a girl that had a traumatic brain injury. So pretty cool. You guys can pause the screen and read the whole thing if you like, or check out their website, fadediguana.com. We're gonna be trying out their Caribbean rum hot sauce today, which we're gonna be drizzling right on top. There we go, that looks perfect. Beautiful dish, and you know, I really love it when it all comes together, because I was just sitting there at work today and thinking about, man, how am I gonna cook up this fish? Well, we caught it in the Bahamas. Let's do a Bahama or Bahamian style, or an island style fish. And you know, you kind of just, after cooking a lot of fish dishes for a while, you start brainstorming in your head about different sides and how it can pair together, and everything kind of worked out really well, or seems like it worked out well. Only one way to find out, and it's time to eat. All in one big bite, here we go. Wow. I'm gonna have to pat myself on the back and say I killed that one. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is absolutely delicious. Just exploding in my mouth with flavor. Good amount of heat. If you guys don't like heat, maybe stay away from the extra jalapenos added to the mango salsa, or choose a little bit milder of a hot sauce, but wow, is that absolutely delicious and full of flavor. So, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Big shout out to Victor and Brooke. Thank you guys for taking me out on the boat and putting me on some fish. I had an absolute blast and a great time filming with you guys all week. And also, one more shout out. Thank you, Ken and Kelly and Bluewater Boats, for having me out here for the Bluewater Bash 2025. If you guys enjoyed today's video and this whole Bahamian series, make sure you guys hit the like button. Definitely consider subscribing down below, especially if you guys are new here, which I'm assuming some of you are. We do lots of content like this here on the channel, whether it's inshore fishing on my little 16-foot skiff, or we're offshore out on the 26-foot Edgewater, fishing out of here Fort Pierce Inlet, offshore. We're just here to have a good time, live the salty life. So if that's something you guys are into, like I said, hit the subscribe button down below. I'm gonna go ahead and link another video I think you guys are really gonna like on the left side of the screen over here. Make sure you guys go check that out next. And until our next video, remember to keep living salty.